The brisket has Ray Ray's Hog Pit brisket, which we get from the food truck that's located at Ace of Cups up in the Old North End. And we also utilize their sweet barbecue sauce for that pie as well. So.
I feel like Paulie Gee's is one of those places that it's an institution in the making. Probably one of the most unique things that I liked here is they had Ray Ray's, which is another Columbus specific spot. They use their brisket on a pizza. You put that with some barbecue sauce and some onions, it's delicious.
Ultimately, after meeting Paulie, he asked me if I wanted to commit to open up a pizzeria in Columbus. And after spending a year with him in Brooklyn after graduating, started the build out in 2015 and ended up opening our doors in January 2016. So we've been here for a little over a year now. So the way that these ovens really work is you set the fire on one side to produce the heat source, and it's hard to really get a good look in there, but the flames kind of crawl over the dome of the oven. It's a domed oven. And that helps distribute in each portion of the oven where you're supposed to station these pizzas a slightly different cooking temperature. Day one, when you're mixing the essentials, flour, water, salt, and yeast. And then the room temperature bench rise that then goes into a multiple day cold fermentation. So there really is, a very particular, unique, controlled life cycle to dough before it actually reaches the stretching table. Paulie really entrusted me with a lot at a very young age with relatively no experience whatsoever. So pretty much the perfect scenario for him, right? And he allowed me to go out and spend a year in New York with him and really submerge myself in the business there, which was key for me. So it was a cool opportunity to go and spend some time in New York City, which what college graduate would have wanted an opportunity to do that? Yeah.
Graduate of OSU, mentored in Brooklyn. This man has determination, he has adventure, and it definitely shows in his pizza.
Paulie had constructed a pizza oven in his backyard in New Jersey, which is actually on a photo over there on the wall where it all began. And he would play host to a lot of different food bloggers and pizza enthusiasts that he would invite over to his house. But really, I think by sourcing a really quality tomato and applying it in the right proportions, you can't go wrong with it.
So you make the sauce here in-house?
Yeah. I mean, we do everything here in-house. We use a lot of fresh mozzarella. We don't necessarily use a lot of low moisture cheeses. Obviously, a lot of hard cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano, Pecorino.
So the Hellboy, what's going on with the Hellboy?
The Hellboy is our Italian tomatoes, Parmigiano Reggiano, fresh mozzarella, sopressata picante, and then it comes over here, and after we cut it, we put a drizzle of Mike's Hot Honey on it. Nice. Which is by far and away our highest seller.
All right, so you have a myriad of sauces here to try. They even have a hot honey. Honey, this is the first time we've actually ever had it on a pizza. A little bit of spice to it. Get the Hellboy.
Stefano Ferrara hand makes these in Italy, and Paulie imported one of these for the original shop in Brooklyn. And this is just the exact oven, actually, that Paulie has in the shop there, and it's something that's going to be really the heart of any Paulie Gee's moving forward. And you can find these in a number of different places in the United States, but I think it's certainly probably one of the most important pieces of what we do and what makes our pizza unique.
TJ likes to mix the sweet and savory on the pizza, and he does that with a lot of different flavors, a lot of different toppings. Honey on pizza, maple syrup on pizza, he's got it all here.
Pepperoni is one of my favorite things to put in the oven because you get these great little curled edges, the Roni cups, which really I think are universally loved by anybody who eats pizza at any
Little
point in
grease
time.
cups, baby.
Little grease cups. Tenderonis. Paulie's was the first pizza shop I ever worked in.
Oh, cool.
So, I ate a lot of it. So that's about all the experience you need. Yeah. So the Shore North location is the first location outside of Greenpoint. And he was already in conversation with a couple other gentlemen who he had known previously who were interested in doing a Paulie Gee's. And what actually drew me to Paulie was his intent on building a personal relationship with somebody first and foremost.
When we're traveling around Columbus and we try different kinds of pizza, one thing I like is when you got restaurants that pay homage to other restaurants. You got Paulie Gee's paying homage to Ray Ray's with their brisket, the brisket pizza. Excellent here at Paulie Gee's.